name is Melissa. When I look back on my life, there were so many things happening, good and bad. And I believe the saying positive and negative events build character. And I also realized there are something more influential than others. And today I would like to share one story which I think is one of the most important stage in my life. When I was around 6 years old, I started to learn martial arts. And I was born in a small city in China around northeast area. Why I learned martial arts? Because my father loved it. My father was a coach of martial arts. He had many students ranging in age from very young to very old. And he had very high expectations for me. Actually, you can imagine being a daughter of a coach is not that easy. I normally had to do a lot of additional work compared to the other kids we were training together. So I had to get up very early in the morning and went to the stadium to do the basic training with my father before going to school. And after school, normally I had a quick snack and they immediately jumped into another group of the kids and started the formal training. My father told me, you cannot stop because if you stop one day, you lost the past 10 days. And I have to repeat this again and again. And I didn't have much spare time like the other kids. They can play around. I was so envious of them. And I didn't even have any weekend holidays. So we just repeat this day to day, year to year, until after 6 years later, when I reached middle school, my teacher came to me and my father and told us, we are going to start the night class, which is the time I used to do my training. And she said, we would like you to focus on the school because if you miss the night class, you might not catch up with the other kids. Then my father decided me to focus on the school and stop all the activities of martial arts. Because in my generation, having a good performance at school is really a big thing in China. And I was kind of relaxed and feel happy and thought I didn't need to do this anymore. But after several years later, when I grew up and looked back all these years of training I did and the time I spent on it and the level I reached it, it turned out it became the most valuable things I have ever been through in my life. And first, I noticed how much potential the human body can reach. And during the time when I was doing the practicing, my body was very flexible. And I can easily put the feet on the top of my head and I easily jump very high, flipping around in the air. And I know I was not a Superman. I just a normal person, no different than the others. But I witnessed myself by practicing this step by step. I can push out the limit of physical body and reach a very high level. And later on, during the school years, I also found out not only the physics, the mental is the same. If you want to learn more, you can also get more. So this benefited me a lot and make me have very confident whenever I face the difficult project in my life. And I know I can, if I work on it, I can solve it because I used to reach a much higher level. And secondly, being adult, I think it's very important for kids to expose to adversity. You know, in people's life, they are always, at some point of time, you have to face some difficulty. And it's very important for kids to go through this process and understand how to deal with it and how to overcome it. And make them understand if you work harder, you can get better. If you work harder, you can harvest more. So it turns out a very important thing in my life, and I appreciate my father made me doing this. And this is my story today. And after that, martial arts practicing, I was focused on the school for many years. And after the postgraduate started, I went to the current company working as an acoustic engineer. 4 years ago, I was transferred from China to US to support the local customer. It was kind of exciting the first 2 years because there are a lot of new things to deal with and a lot of challenge. But after 2 years, I was feel like I was kind of bored, and I also feel like my work is not much room for me to grow. And I know the big barrier for me is the language. So I was looking for different places to improve my English. That's why I came to Toastmaster. But surprisingly, I found out Toastmaster is not only a place for me to improve my English, but also a place for me to improve my speak, which is a very important thing for me. I would like to improve in my life. And I believe a better communication can make my life much happier. So I believe Toastmaster will become another very important stage in my life. And I'm looking forward to see my improvement together with you. Thank you.